Dark mode. Oh, hi. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Totally zoned out. Wow. Welcome to Little Arrow Soaps. Hi. The music started. I'm like, wow, that's pretty music. Totally forgot that that's the cue that everything starts. It's been a long day, guys. But we're here to make some soap tonight. Not a crazy night, but we still have lots to cut. And we have some stuff to show off because tonight is our product launch. Our April product launch. So Zulu's gathering up some stuff for me to show off to you guys. The stuff that we worked on back in February. Feels like forever ago, but it's all ready now. So, another word of warning, we have some pretty severe thunderstorms that are supposed to be passing through the area, and because we live in Texas and our power grid's amazing, there is a chance that we could lose power if that happens. We'll try to get back up online if it just flicks, but if it goes out, it's out, and we'll see you on another day. So, we will see how it goes. So, tonight we are making 2 frosted soaps. So in order to be ready for those frosted soaps, I'm gonna mix up some frosting right away because that has seemed to work out in my favor. And I'm gonna keep doing it until something goes violently wrong. So I've got my oils, I've got my lye. They're nice and warm. We're just gonna pour on in here. So if you hear thunder grumbling in the background, that's just the storm outside. But we'll see how it all goes. All right, let's blend. Get our frosting started here. There's definitely more than we'll need, but that's okay. This is my field of vision here. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Ooh, we reduced a lot this month. Now I don't feel so bad about not making a sugar scrub. I'll make a sugar scrub next month, I promise, guys. Get this all blended. Doesn't matter what trace we get it to because it's just gonna keep sitting here until I'm ready for it anyway. There we go. Hey Zulu, can I have you grab me one more thing? Can you grab one of the ball molds? I think there's one on the inventory rack there. Forgot to make balls for Sailor Moon's hair. Yay, the site's live! Awesome. This is nice and thick. The site is live. I'm gonna set this aside and rinse it off real quick, and let's go over some of the stuff that we've released. Okay. The ball rounds, the ones that I use to make the bobas and stuff. There should be one, the clear one, on the inventory rack. Okay. So, this month we are releasing our Fisherman's Tale, which is our beautiful mermaid soap. Smells like sugared papaya, very tropical, very bright. Then we have our Soaposaurus, which is a green apple scrubby soap with lots of fossils layered throughout, and our little dinosaur friend on top. Then we have the last of our mythical collection, Unicorn Sweat, which is our beautifully sparkly rainbow neon soap with a little unicorn on top there for everyone's enjoyment. And this one smells like gummy bears. Then the last of our high top soaps or frosted soaps, we have Thunderstorm, which smells like the city after a rain. Got lightning and the city skyline. Just smells amazing. So fresh, so light. Really does smell like rain, which I absolutely love. Then we have our much anticipated Grim. This is our boy Grim in soap form. Handsome boy that he is. This one's colored entirely with natural colorants. So we used indigo and turmeric to get our colors in here. And it's scented with CK1 by Calvin Klein. So it's a nice light cologne. Then from our collegiate collection, we have our Cougars Fight, which is a cedar, lemongrass, and ginger blend for the University of Houston. Awesome. Thank you so much. Then we have Farmer's Fight. This is a mahogany and red wine blend for Texas A&M University, or the Aggies. And then we have Texas Fight, which is the University of Texas, or UT, and it is burnt orange and leather. It just smells so good. On top of all of these, we have our Cloud 9 bath bombs, which shoot out a rainbow in the water. They're really fun. Have a nice light cactus blossom scent. They're really fun to play around with in the tub because of the color change and just in general, the sparkles and glitter. It's very glittery and sweet. So these are our soaps and our bath bomb release for this month. We also have our geodes up on the website, or we should have our geodes up on the website, but those are a little more fragile. But they still ship well. All right, guys. I'm gonna move this aside. We'll go over it again later as well, because we got lots of things to show off. Want to make sure everyone gets a chance to see them. All right. So this is sitting. I'm gonna move it well over to the side here so it can sit and set up for as long as it needs. Then I'm going to go grab some more lye water. Perfect. We've got our lye water. Let's heat up our oils because it's a little cold on the counter. Make sure they're warm enough. Before we get too far into that, I need to make some embeds for our Sailor Moon soap, which I forgot to do because, of course. So. We'll take our melt and pour soap here. 1 block of each really should do it. Kind of more divided like that. Into the larger, I'm going to add some yellow. And then into the smaller, I'm going to add what bit remains from our red. Good. Okay. Let me me go grab some more red real quick. Oh, there's my red. Kinky red. That works perfect for this. Put this over here. Mother Nature heard we were releasing thunderstorm and decided to provide her own. Indeed she did. Cups, stick. All right. All right. Get that mixed up. More pinky than red, but honestly that fits Serena much better. Just a drop in each. 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I don't need more than that. And then mix up the yellow portion. Give it a little spritz of alcohol, which helps it mix in a little better. Then a good spritz of alcohol for everything already in there. It helps it stick together and it helps cool the lower portion. Okay. Now we fill it the rest of the way up. Oh. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, that shall work. Move that aside. All right. Now, for our next one, I'm going to need 3 colors mixed up. phone. There we go. So, hello, Eldana. So we're gonna do indigo, which is not indigo powder, it's an indigo mica. Then some ultramarine. And then some Aphrodite blue. And then into the Aphrodite, I'm going to mix blue glow powder. That should be good. All right. Let's get these mixed up. Go from lightest to darkest. Ooh, I might need some more oil in this one. You got the blues? Of course I do. I've got all of the blues. Ultramarine. And then our indigo. So, I'm going to slide these to the side. Bring in our oil. How's my favorite Grim? Grim is doing good. He is a happy boy. He just went to the vet and got a good bill of health. Got his toenails and his eyelashes trimmed. Yeah. All right. Now for this, the fragrance oil is a blend, and it goes by the name of Volcano, which just sounds so powerful and good. It's slightly earthy, slightly smoky, very slightly. A little bit of tropical fruit in there. I had a sale last night. Awesome! Funny enough, Fort Erie's going to Texas. There's a lot of us in Texas. Definitely have a lot of us out here. Get this mixed up nicely. Now we'll go ahead and pour into the 3 containers here. Wanting to be fairly even. Okay. There's those all mixed up. So let's get our indigo mixed. Beautiful. Ultramarine, which usually needs a little blender help. We'll get it started at least. And then the Aphrodite with the glow. You're not going to want to go outside, it's raining. All right, we're trying it. We're going to go see if it's raining too hard for us, but we're a big baby and I doubt it's going to stay out there long. There's that blue. All right, go rinse this off real quick before I make a mess. And we'll bring in our piece here. And let's pour in our fragrance oil. Okay, going in smoothly, no ricing, no discoloration. No rice tonight, only soup. Indeed, only soup. Soup for dinner. Soup was good. Okay. Now, we're gonna do a drop swirl, but kind of focusing on the center at the end. So, we're gonna start here. Trying to do small bites. Lots of passes, lots of dribble. Trying to get that magical, swirly look. all my glow is in there. And then the last bit here. Of course, that's the GIF that comes up. And if I add any more, it's going to spill over, so a little bit's going into the falcon. All right, some lovely blue, looking nice. I'm actually gonna hold on to this one. Actually, I should hold on to all of them because we're gonna do fire. So, basically gonna remeasure the same three. Have you tried Leviosa? No, but have you? A little bit there. The rest of the glow powder. Oh, no, that's Twilight. That has a different purpose. Indigo. Let's get these mixed up. Use this one for here because I don't want it any darker. Okay, so with that, we're now going to take some of our frosting that we've made and we're going to divide it up into these. So loosen it up a little bit so we can mix it easily. Gonna do not a lot of that one. A little bit more of that one. And then the rest of this one. I think that should do it. The rest will be for the other soap. That hint of fragrance oil left in there should help it harden up a little quicker. The more you mix it, the more blue it gets. Okay, I'll let that sit for a minute. These are still a bit warm. That's getting there. Great. Let me grab my glitters for this. So I have my stars over here. And then I need my moon, but I think I put my moons away. So, stars, let me go grab my moons. Let this sit up for a minute. Oh, there we go. Moons. Because both of my soaps tonight require stars and moons. Accio and Sentio Confringo is just much more effective as a combo. But if you get the right upgrades, then casting Expelliarmus first is the way to go, especially if they have an axe. Then you pull them away from the axe. Works out pretty well for me, at least. And as you up your dark arts points, your curses are more valuable. No, you're not going to fully blend in unless I blend you, are you? All right, I'll blend it. Oh yeah, the experience on those statues, so satisfying. Agreed. There. Now you're blue. And now I gotta go rinse this off again. Because you're being a brat. There. Now, let's see how everything's setting up. Slowly, as feared. But we can deal with slow setting things. So, make a little space. We're gonna start mixing up colors. Because we actually have a large batch of color we need to do. So, let me grab some cups. And we're gonna mix colors for the other soaps. All right. Don't fall, please. Perfect. The moment you fall in love with it. The moment you fall in love with the game. Yeah. intervals are always good moments. 6 and 7. And technically 8. All right. So I'm doing 2 soaps with neons, but we're going to be adding titanium dioxide to make them pastel for both of the soaps, actually. So might as well start there, mixing them all up. Because the neons always do better when they've sat for a little while. Orange, pink, okay, and then black, oops, after all this time, I'm finally starting to get a little low on black. Good. It's hard to tell from the outside of the container. It's so dark from being stained black. All right. Oil. So this is going to be enough to color 2 soaps pretty vibrantly, because we want saturation. We just don't want, I guess hue is the right one? I don't know exactly. We're making them all pastel. That's the big thing. All right. Lightest to darkest. Orange. Pink. Purple. Ooh, thick boy. Blue. All the pretty colors. Gotta have all the pretty colors. And then, of course, black. And then, because it's a little different, we're gonna mix up the white over here because I need water. Cup full of titanium dioxide. I may end up needing more than this, but that's okay. And some water. Perfectly soluble. Perfect. These are nice and firm, so these can sit aside for a minute. Slowly move our little cups of color out of the way. Let's see how these boys have set up. Still moving slow. Still moving slow, boys. Not gonna hold shape yet. That's okay. They don't need to yet. Ooh, halfway to a Grimboli stick. Nice. Grim will be quite pleased. Quite pleased indeed. All right. Let's do our little half recipe while we're waiting. Let me heat this up. Grab some lime water. Perfect. All right. A little bit of oil, a little bit of lime. This is going to be a single color, so where did I just put that? Twilight. There it is. All the rest of that going in there. Yes, indeed. Grimm soap is being released tonight. We must celebrate the Grimm. All right. Oh, helps if you plug it back in after moving it. Yes, indeed. It is a pretty blue night tonight. Lots of blue. Lots and lots of blue. But we're gonna rainbow it up in a little bit. Add in our lye water. Looks like the blue of my new car. That's a nice blue. add some of our pine fragrance oil. And to get a little closer to the blue I'm trying to get to, I'm actually going to add a little indigo. And a tiny bit of ultramarine. There. I like that a little better. It always makes such terrible noises when it's this small of a batch. Okay. Just for some insurance, I'm going to put a clippy about halfway down. And then we're going to fill up the pine tree to make dippers in bed. And we have a lot left over, but that's okay. Definitely some in the falcon. Just a little on top. Okay, I'm gonna move this off to a safe space now that we get the pine tree going so that it won't be bumped. Oh. Nice and secure. Do I have any other use for this blue tonight? This should be more than enough. So yep, falcon it is. Do I have any other blue embeds I'm gonna need? Not that I can think of. Ooh, that pretty much fills it. Definitely could have done like a quarter recipe. Like I kind of initially thought I could, but I didn't want to be short. So now I know I don't use that mold very often. So kind of fair, I guess. Mabel has her own, and now Dipper has one. Lots of trees in this blend. Well, I have Chevy Trax four-wheel drive and it's kind of small. And I want to see parts of the US, but I don't want to fly. Yeah. We had to upgrade for our markets too. Managed to stuff everything in the Sonata for a while, but eventually it was not feasible. Alright. Off to the side. Let's set up a squeaky piping bag. Hello, Winsing. Welcome. I need... Yes, this will do. That is good enough for me. This is going to be a much more fluid piping than some of the ones that I do because we're trying to imitate flames. So have a little bit more leeway when it comes to how it ends up looking. Squeaky bag is squeaky. Do not underestimate the squeakiness of the squeaky bag. It's pretty rough sometimes. Hope you're having a great day. We are having a great day. Oh, we are starting a Wednesday soap on a Wednesday. Though technically we didn't announce that yet, Zulu, but that's okay. All right. Is it in the stream title? I don't get to see that. Because it's not in the projects listed. I moved my scissors, didn't I? I did. But I didn't move them far. All right. So, we're gonna start piping our fire here. Just build up this center. Not all the way, just a bit. Let that sit. Not too bad. Had to get a root canal, but hey, it's the most relaxed I've been all week. Yeah, nothing like some good pain meds to knock it out, right? Okay. Just letting things sit again. Such riveting content. I want to build that up a tiny bit higher before I go to the next level. But while we do that, my cat should be ready, which I poured right before we started stream. And it sounds like the thunderstorm may have moved on, which is nice. Alright. So, black cat, come apart please. There we go. Had a TV on the ceiling, asked me if I wanted to watch anything. I love our dentist. Our dentist is like super nice and their office is really convenient. And I'm a really nervous dentist visitor. Patient? Yes, patient is the word. You would think I would know that as someone who works in healthcare. But words are hard. So, I don't know. I usually watch weird stuff. Like last time I was there, I watched a documentary about coral. And the time before that, I watched the Addams Family. And the time before that, I ended up watching a documentary about sneaker culture, which I thought was kind of interesting. That wasn't what I initially wanted to watch, but you know, sometimes that happens. It was interesting. So a lot more to it than I realized. Shaving down my cat. No, don't dig into the tail. Just shaving. It's pretty good music playing, so that helped. Oh yeah, they have great music in the whole office. The dentist is really nice. I am a fan. Alright, kitty cat. Black cat. Maybe slightly more visible on the small one, which I can control. Slightly. She'll show up really well in the soap. It's hard to see at the end sometimes. But yeah, that's for our Sailor Moon soap. That's Luna, the cat. Because what is popular media without a pet named Luna? Let's do another ridge on this because it's feeling thicker. Yeah, I like that. Alright. I'm going to set up my next bag. I know of at least 3 dogs named Luna IRL. There was a reel going around of vet techs being asked what name they hear the most at for pet names, and it was between Luna and Bella, I think. So I have also known a lot of Bellas. But also there's just like certain names you kind of like associate as pet names. Like I know more humans named Sadie than I do dogs named Sadie, but it still just feels like a dog name. And most of the Sadies that I know have been either involved with dogs or agreed that their name was a dog's name, so. You knew at least one human named Sadie, too. You know, Dragon's Cauldron. Alright, this is not quite ready to build up, but it is ready to support this layer. Okay. I really hope she's okay with us shouting her out. She has some awesome stuff. She does have awesome stuff. We are big fans of our friend Sadie and her amazingness. She does keychains and dog accessories and cat accessories and some of the best stuff we've used, especially having the big boy that is Grim. It can be hard sometimes to find things that fit him. Though there's a couple brands where he's not the biggest size, which is nice. squeaky bag. All right. Ooh. There we go. All right. All of my bags are combined, making super interesting, swirly, magical top layer. Okay. Guess I can do it this way. So some basic coverage. Well, for the last hour, we've been working on our Goblet of Fire soap. Tell me everything we worked on in the last hour. What's the last thing you remember me doing? Because we've kind of been waiting on this one to set up for a bit. So now we're just piping it. Trying to make it look a little fiery. Ooh, Goblet of Fire sounds interesting. Yeah. Starting to get some of the color change peeking out here, which is the whole goal of this top layer. This is going to be a chunky boy. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit this side with some glitter, because of course I am. And we're gonna very gently turn it because it is very soft. We may have gone overboard on one side, but we'll find out. We will make it work. No such thing as overboard in art. No, even if you do run out of supplies, you go buy more. That's why Michael's is open until 10 o'clock at night. All right, that might be the most frosting I've put on any soap ever. So much frosting. So much glitter. Bunch of glitter. And then some gold. And then stars and moons. Are you back in the bean bag? Magical moons. Stars. I have been to Michael's in a half-completed cosplay because I needed to make sure that the material matched at like 10 o'clock at night, which is always fun. All right. There is the Goblet of Fire, nice and shiny. I'm going to very nervously, very slowly move this and then try to set it down without breaking it. Or touching anything, because it's a big boy. But I think the fire turned out really nice, and I'm happy about that. We're gonna leave that there because we're gonna pipe more. Wonderful. All right, time for our next soap. Let me microwave the base real quick. And grab some more lye water. There we go. Okay. I've got my lye water. Let me get my fragrance oil real quick. The others were all just enough. This one I got more than I need. Turn on, please. fragrance oil. So this is our Sailor Moon soap. It's scented with cucumbers and melon, and I'm pretty sure that it smells exactly like the 90s, at least for us girls. But Zulu, if there's no product to use, then no need for you to produce. True. I guarantee you that is not the weirdest thing you've seen. All right, gotta run an ad before the next soap. Did we run our ad? Are we done with our ad? There's only soap here and here. All of this is mica. All over. Finished and done. You're so efficient. All right. Let's mix up our frosting that's sitting on the side here, thickening, so it doesn't thicken further than I want it to. Okay. Oh, I forgot to rinse this guy. Let's rinse him real quick. Okay. Got our lye water in. Burp. All right. It's so weird that we've been doing this 6 months. It both feels like we've done it a lot longer and a lot shorter. All right. Get it just far enough. Because I'm going to blend it a little bit more in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then whatever's left over. Okay. When we have our colors, we go in with some pink, orange, yellow, blue, green, and we're going to save the purple for right now. A little titanium dioxide. Light pastel pink. And then I've got my first container here. Do a little splash. Blend that in. And then we'll leave some in there. I'll place our Luna cat down at the bottom. Oop. Make sure she stays upright. There we go. And we go to our orange. We add our bit of titanium dioxide. Tiny bit in here to ease the transition. Splash of fragrance oil. And we'll pour it down the side here. Scrape it down a little. A splash. A little bit more titanium dioxide. Bit in there. I'm done with that one. We'll pour this one. And we have, oop, don't fall completely. Green, needs some white. I need more white. Put that there for right now. A little bit more white. So, tiny bit in there. fragrance. This is basically made the same design as last year. It's gonna be a little bit different. I did a tighter gradient. I'm doing a little more abstract this time, but it's gonna have Luna at the bottom, which I didn't do last year because I forgot. That's blue. And I'm debating on all of the top. A little bit in there. Remind me of the colored Jet Puff marshmallows with these colors. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I was always disappointed that those were colors, or those were flavored, because they were so pretty, but I didn't want lime flavored marshmallows in my hot cocoa. Purple, white, a little purple into the blue. Just make sure the whole top is covered here. Okay. And some extra, which I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna hold on to it for right now. So I have plans. Then we're gonna put in our moon in bed. Just a little purple to make sure that that whole bed is covered. Okay. We're gonna let this sit for a minute. feel like I missed something in chat. But I'm sure I do that all the time. Let's clean up my space a little bit. Hi, Grip. Watch out. Clean up my mixer. Mixer is set. Okay. One of the few times I'm going to add fragrance oil to the tub. And some titanium. And I've got my piping tip. Now let's grab another squeaky bag. Ah, too greasy. Need to wipe down. There we go. Insert piping tip into piping bag. Twist it and put it in. Okay. Sorry, some of these bigger soaps are a lot more intricate and gotta focus on them a little more. Okay, that is that. That is done. That's in the bag. Nope, that's not done. I need some of that. That's right. Need like, yeah, that should be enough. Okay, now there's that, and then I need a piping tip for this. Where is my grass tip? That's too big. Are you in here, grass tip? You should be. You are not. That's alright. I will use this tip. This tip will mess, but it will work just fine. Yes, these are what we're giving away for the Moco stream. Yes, indeed. They're nice stuff. And of course, a fountain. Sweet meat bag. All right. So last year I had little moons to put on the top, but I felt like they got chewed up, so I'm not going to do that this year. Also, I just didn't make them, so I don't feel like making them now and trying to hope for the best that they'll be set in 5 minutes, because they won't. We got the moon and the cat inside, and that should be more than enough to let you know who exactly this is supposed to be. All right, that's ready. These should be ready. Okay. Oh yeah, that's ready. Let's frost. Perfect consistency. Very pleased. Grim, why are we sulking? Hey, stop licking your paws. Big sad huffs from the Grim. He's been sulking because they haven't gotten the channel points to bully stick yet. No bully stick, no playtime. Just feeling so neglected. All curled up in his bed out here. Okay. Frosted, nice and annoyingly tall. All right. Now, get out. These were better last year, but I'm not completely displeased with them. They get the message across. And the last one. There we go. Oh, hello! Welcome in! I am busy popping things out of things. Welcome in. Welcome to Little Arrow Soap. I'm going to assume Zach Pack. I did take a cake decorating class. When I see the star tips being used, it reminds me of cake decorating. Oh yeah, a lot of my skills here come from cake decorating. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm missing one form of glitter. Cotton candy glitter, here you are. Cotton candy glitter, stars, moons. We're doing well. Busy, busy, busy. We're just putting the icing on the last embeds on our Sailor Moon soap. So, I made the mistake last time of putting those on first. This time I'm going to do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So basically that's what we're looking at. Fall. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Don't eat the soap. It's not delicious. Do I not have enough? I didn't have enough. Oh, I thought I made enough. I did not. Okay. Gonna have to rework this a little bit. Gonna be honest, this kind of looks like the Flying Spaghetti Monster, but I'm also not mad at it. I guess I just have 3 without. Could do a little dollop. Better than nothing. Yeah, that's not bad. It's more of the Neo Queen Serenity look. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Alright, into the glitter. So we have our cotton candy glitter here. Can you just make more of them and tack them on later? Yes, I could. But there's also a version of Sailor Moon where she's the Neo Queen Serenity or New Serenity, and she doesn't have the red dots. So we're gonna say those are those ones. Yep. So much glitter. Indeed, special editions. Oh, there's so much glitter. This cotton candy glitter doesn't show up super well on camera, but it's amazing. Stars. Gently tilt to one side. Gently tilt to the other side. And then moons, because it's Sailor Moon. She needs moons, obviously. Beautiful. So much glitter. So much perfection. Oh, don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. All right. We are going to go gently put this in a safe space. So much glitter. Oh, it's so good. You're right, Eldana. It does need glitter spray. What am I thinking? Get the glitter spray. Sleepy Grim, are we asleep? Grim, why are we sleepy, boy? You have sleepy face. We didn't keep you up that late last night. All right. More glitter. All right, we're gonna safely set this to the side, and then we're gonna mix up our last batch, and we're trying a new thing with this last batch. So I'll show you what we're doing. Heat that up. Got all my things here. I need more white. Okay, we've got our white. So our last soap today we're actually gonna make a double soap that'll then turn into 2 soaps. And should we do another quick showcase of our product drop for the Raiders? Yes, we should. Let me take my gloves off and lay down a clean paper towel. And then we'll go into the crazy logistics of figuring out this new tool that I got. Oh my god, when I put it up close to the camera, I see the beautiful glitter. Yes, there's so much glitter in this house. So much glitter. It's the best. I can just see it floating in the lights right now. It's not as bad as it usually is, honestly. So, we have our product drop today. We are dropping the soaps that we made back in February. Yes, that's how long it takes these soaps to get ready. Starting off first, You know, I'd have to ask Zulu. I'm not sure if we got a copy of it, but I feel like we maybe have. I'm not certain. So we start off with Soaposaurus. This is a green apple scented exfoliating soap full of fossils and our little dino friend on top, who's absolutely adorable. Next in our mythical collection, we have Fisherman's Tale, which is our mermaid soap. And this is scented in sugared papaya, so it smells wonderfully tropical and fruity. And of course, nice and glittery up top as well. To round out our mythical collection, we have Unicorn Sweat, which is a neon rainbow unicorn gummy bear scented soap. Of course, covered in even more glitter. Then for our April Showers release, it wouldn't be a Showers release without Thunderstorm. This is our beautiful Thunderstorm soap. It's got the skyline of the city, lightning and swirling rain with our big thundercloud on top, and it smells like rain in the city. Wet concrete, fresh cut grass, a little bit of that ozone going on. It's absolutely fantastic. It's one of my new favorite scents, and we will be using it more. We agreed not to post the whole thing in its entirety, but I might make it, might get its way into a highlight reel or something in the future. Yeah. Then we have the Grimm. This is our February entry into the Soap Challenge Club. This is Grimm. This is a natural colorant soap with our dog Grimm on the back. The colors used in here are indigo and turmeric. And the scent is CK1 by Calvin Klein. So it's a nice, gentle, yet masculine scent. Real fresh, real clean. All right. Then our last bits here, we have our collegiate collection. First, we have the University of Houston, the Cougars, with Cougars Fight. This is a blend of cedar, lemongrass, and ginger. Really wonderful blend. New blend this year. Our soap 2 years ago at this point. The full cedar was a little strong. Then we have Texas Fight for UT, or University of Texas. This is a burnt orange and leather blend. And lastly, our favorite, we have Farmer's Fight, which is Texas A&M University, or the Aggies. And this is Mahogany and Merlot. And it's absolutely wonderful. It's one of our favorites. On top of all that, we have a few of our Cloud 9 release. So Cloud 9 is a rainbow bath bomb that will shoot out a rainbow into your tub, as well as loads of glitter and a wonderful light cactus blossom scent. So very relaxing, lots of fun. Highly recommend grab it and make rainbow patterns in your tub as it goes. A lot of fun. These are limited. We don't make many of these at a time, but we have some in stock right now and they're wonderful. So busy month February was, and this wasn't even all that we made. These are just the ones for release. It's one of our bigger releases aside from our convention circuit. And yeah, we got some good stuff going out. So if you're interested in any of these soaps, they are all available on our website. We are small batch, and I mean extremely small batch. What you see me make on stream is what I make. Make about 10 bars of each thing at a time. And some of them are limited edition, many of them are limited edition, and may not come back. So this may be the only time we have the Grimm. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how I like working with it. And it's always changing, always something new. It's a lot of fun. All right. Now, we have, what's the website? Zulu, go ahead and link the website for us there. We also have, of course, other stuff available. Is coconut oil the norm? So coconut oil is a very common additive in soaps, especially soaps cold processed soaps that are trying to avoid the use of palm oil. Palm oil has been linked to both deforestation, child labor, slave labor, and various other things. It's one of the reasons why we don't use it, or I guess a few of the reasons why we don't use it. So instead we use coconut oil. Now we do have one soap that is coconut oil free if coconut oil is an allergy concern. However, if it's more of like, oh, I've heard coconut oil soap is really drying and stuff like that, yes, it can be. However, our coconut oil is only at 20%. So it's pretty low percentage, so it's not going to dry you out, but it is going to leave you feeling clean. There's so much glitter on this table right now. It's fantastic. Shiny. Oh, there. All of the shiny. Almost like a duochrome up there. All right. My oil is ready. In here. It is all allergy, but I don't know how much and not enough to twig, if that makes sense, but noted. Yeah, I know some people are okay with certain oils because the oil is refined, it's not the proteins, but if you have an allergy to it, I would avoid. Though if you want to try one of our soaps, the olive oil and pink salt soap that we make is only olive oil. It has no extra oils in there. It's not gonna, it is processed with the other stuff, but that's it. All right. So, I'm gonna mix up this batter and I'm gonna mix it up pretty loose. I wanted to do this last because slow moving batter is gonna be our friend. Because I am gonna be using titanium dioxide, which is technically not a slow moving friend, but we'll get there. So, from the show Wednesday, we have Enid and Wednesday, and we love them, and we're going to a convention where some of the actors from Wednesday are going to be there, and we thought, you know what, we do convention themed soaps all the time, we might as well do it for this, and so we have an excuse, which is quite fun. Next soap, I have sadly add a run, an ad. I see the ad in progress. That is okay. I have been talking to an empty room, but that's okay. You all still love me. I still love me. That's what matters. Oof. Yeah, da, 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 da. Okay. Yay, the ad's over. All right. Let's blend up. Ooh, no bubbles. No bubbles. Gotta make sure it's holding together. We're almost there. No bubbles. Okay. Are we separating? Are we staying? Looks like we're staying. Perfect. That's what I want. All right. So let's see here. I need this and I need this. And I'll use that. All right. So we're going to divide this soap into parts. And then we're going to color and layer. Now, this technique that we're using today is called the kaleidoscope. It is a new technique I have not done before. And I'm kind of nervous because it can go very wrong and not do what you want it to do. Or it could be totally fine. But many people say it's one of the harder techniques. So we're going to try it. That should be enough. We're going to keep this one to the side. All right. A little bit of each color. Is my purple still valid? It is! Perfect. Okay. Then I have my fragrance oil. And I have my white. Where did I put my white? There it is. So the idea behind this technique is that we're going to layer these in this column mold here. And we put this piece at the bottom and then draw it up through the soap, and it should make a interesting pattern. So we shall see. I've also have not worked with this particular fragrance oil, so hopefully it doesn't accelerate on us. All right, lightest to darkest. Again, another one I have to move fast. All right. Set that to the side. Spatula. Pink. Orange. Don't do that. Yellow. Green. I have my purple left over, which I gotta add a little oil to thin out, even though it's pretty close. Hi. You in here snooping?
Peeking.
Snooping?
Peeking.
Sneakings?
Fine, I'll go back to my cave.
Pink. Orange. Yellow. Green. Blue. Purple. And we're just finishing everything out. All right, so there's all those. Tap it down flat. And then I should just be able to pull this up slowly and it should pull color through. And that's it. And then we'll find out tomorrow if it worked. All right, I'm gonna rinse this off, and we're gonna do the Wednesday side because that was the Enid side. Now we're gonna do Wednesday one. Oof, so much color. Well, every single color was on the stick once I pulled it up, so that's promising that it pulled some of those through. I am hopeful. All right. Clean stick, screws properly affixed. Spatula that I need. All right. I need one container. I'll use one of these. We'll set this up. We're hopeful how well it worked. I'll take it. First time using this technique, I'll take it. All right. This should be nice and loose. About half and half. And I need more white. Using all the white today, gonna get all the glycerin rivers. Okay. White, black. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Blend just enough to get it started. And then we have our Wednesday fragrance. I didn't wash that. It's not too late. Rinse. Okay. You put color on this. You know she's allergic to color. I know. Alright, that should be enough there. Hand mixing is fine for black. Okay. Little fragrance. Little fragrance. Please behave, fragrance. All right, let's start. withering away, one after another. Ooh, did I make enough to fill up Wednesday's side? I can always make more later. Or since we're only using half of it, stretch it. Yeah, but I didn't quite get an even divide on that. That's all right. All right, that'll be enough if we cut it in half to fill a full bar. If it's not, we'll deal with it. All right. I saw some white pull up with that, so that's promising. We'll see if we really want one until it's done. Alright. Set that aside. Let's get some clean gloves here. Well, essentially, we're done with soap tonight. Move this also to our safe space. I'm going to do a quick cleanup of these extra colors before I spill them everywhere. And then we got some soap to cut. Must be fun and challenging trying new soaps. It's fun, it's challenging, sometimes it's frustrating. Watch out, Grim. Out of the kitchen. Not while we're here. No, out. Alright. Everything's prepped and cleaned. Let's lay out some clean paper towel. Oh, move Enid. We'll lay out some clean paper towel and let's get cutting. So, Zulu, you want to throw up a poll? Because we got quite a few soaps to cut tonight. We have Harley Quinn. We have BMO. We have Arrow, and we have The Office, or Schrute Farms. Yeah, time for a poll. Let's do it. What do we want to cut first? Okay. Lots of options today. Lay down another paper towel here because we also made lots of messes today. Harley Quinn, BMO from Adventure Time, Arrow, and Schrute Farms from The Office. Ugh, let me get a drink of water while I'm choking on something. So many soaps this month. Last month, so many soaps in general. Oof. All right. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we've chosen. All right. Harley Quinn to begin. That sounds like a plan. Let's move these guys out of the way. We will get to cutting all of them. All right. We've got our soap cutter here. Give it a quick rub down because it's got some gold left on it from the last soap we cut. Okay. So we have our Harley Quinn bar here. This is our first year doing an embed into the Harley Quinn bar. So we'll see how it looks. I have high hopes. End cap. And the first bar. Ooh, that looks good. I like the little diamond. I like the top with the glitter hearts and the ruffly frosting. If I wasn't running low on red, I would have done two, but I like just the one. It's kind of artistic. I mean, not that any of it's not artistic, but it looks intentional and not just, that's all I can do. But I love it. It looks really good. Definitely captures that Harley Quinn look. Definitely, that black raspberry vanilla just is perfect. So cute. Little more Harley with that little diamond. In the future, again, like I said, I may do more, but I really like what it's added. getting those 4 sectors with that perfect line down the middle. That's what that one divider lets us do. I don't use it very often because frankly it's super annoying to work with, but I love how the results are. Going for that real classic Batman animated series Harley look. Quite pleased, quite pleased. Are you doing a Mr. J to go with Quinn? No, I do not do a Mr. J soap. I stick with the Gotham City Sirens. Whoops. Don't fall. So that's Harley, Ivy, and Catwoman, because Mr. J is just an abusive jerk, canonly. And the Sirens are awesome, badass women, and I enjoy them better. I've thought about doing a Joker. I may at some point, but for now, unless I'm doing a Batman soap, I'm going to stick with just the Sirens. All right. And I guess I've added, how did you get the divider out? So I pull it out right as I'm done pouring the soap so that it all slides back together. So yeah, it doesn't stay in there while the soap is curing at all. If you pull it out too late, it pulls too much soap with it. So you really want to pour it out as soon as it's stable enough. Very happy with how this turned out. Really, really happy. I think all of the Sirens turned out really good this year. Kind of figured out what all of them needed. Figured out, nice. I think this is the best version yet. Yeah, I agree. This is definitely the best version yet. I'm very pleased with it. But that is Harley. And now we have the very important task of voting for the next one. So we have Arrow, Schrute Farms, or BMO. Pull these back out. BMO from Adventure Time, Schrute Farms from The Office, and Arrow, which may or may not have gone not the way I was hoping, so we're gonna see how it ended up turning out, because I see some things in here that I'm not super happy with, but we will find out, because that's what we do. And if I don't like it, I could always do it again. Or I can just deal with it, because it's probably not that bad. I'm probably just overthinking the whole process, which is very easy to do. What do we want? What are we voting for? Where are we going? What do we want to cut? Again, we've got BMO, which is probably one of the most intricate insides for embeds that I've ever done, and I'm really hoping it turned out. Then we have Schrute Farms, which is made with actual beetroot. That's the brown here. And I love the color of the beet itself. It's looking good. And then, of course, Arrow, which was made with our first time using pine tar, which was an experience, and we shall see. Aw, thanks, Stas, for the bits. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. We are cutting some soap. We are voting on if we want to cut our BMO soap, our Schrute Farms soap, or our Arrow soap. All for our convention circuit. Oh my God, thank you so much. So many bubbers. Must love all the bubbles. All right, arrow is next. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really nervous about this one. And as an artist, I would like to remind you all that it is okay for me to dislike my art sometimes. And I am preparing to dislike this because I had a very clear vision in mind. And so far, that has been challenged. And we'll see. Even Michelangelo painted over some of his paintings. Oh, it may have worked. Not entirely the way I wanted it to, but it is abstractly there. Okay, it's kind of there. There is the bowstring worked out fantastically, and there is an arc of a bow, and I just got fed up at the end and didn't put the arrowhead on, but it's there. It is definitely there. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my god, our notification wall is just completely overwhelmed. Gotta love it. Thank you so much. All right, moving these so I can set these to the side. I don't hate it as much as I was prepared to hate it. In fact, I'm kind of happy with it. Let's see if that continues through the bar. That's not so great, but that, you can definitely see what I was going for. Or at least I think I can. The pine tar smell is definitely there, but I think it balanced well with the other tree scents that we added. So it's not as strong as the straight pine tar. Some of these are turning out a little better than others, but you can distinctly see the scraping line where things still worked before going haywire in the last level. So the design works. The design will work. I just need to do it with not pine tar next time. Yeah. Glitter, get out of there. So yeah. Probably didn't need the arrow through there, but I think it helps kind of figure out what it is. Not the worst. Not as much of a failure as it could have been. I am pleased, I am satisfied, and I shall deal with it. Yeah, pine tar for hard layering from now on. Yeah, hard layering and divides only. But that cut looks nice. Had I divided it into thirds and did it that, or like a half and then the other half, it might have worked out. Ooh, that one, in the light, it like catches the edge where I scraped it and it looks really nice. Now the big question is, do I think it looks good enough to give to Stephen and Mel? Yes, but I am going to pick the best bar. Less than 1,000 left for Grimm's bully stick. Guys, Grimm went to the vet yesterday and had to get blood work and his toenails clipped. Just the worst. Just the worst. You know how it is. We all hate having our toenails clipped and our ears cleaned. But no, he did good. He was a very good boy. And he got good health report back, so he deserves the bully. And we get to see the boy. Ooh, that might be the best one. Aside from the separation. A lot of separation, but I think that's from heat. Looks like it kind of melted the Milton pour a bit, which is weird. But hey, it's a new process. It's a new thing I was not familiar with, and now I've tried it, and I know what I would do next time. We'll try out the soap. We're trying a pine tar soap from a different company right now, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super impressed with it. So let's see how it behaves in our formulation, and we'll kind of go from there. I do not see the Grim. Where is the good boy before we continue on to our next soap? There's the boy. So much boy, so much good. There he is, doing his sit. Oh yes, we are a good sitter. We have our fish with us tonight, or our Nemo fish, just being the best of boys. And there, for all who are aware, that is our lovely beanbag that is a black hole. Once you sit on it, you live there. It is the best. Into our tent to make sure that we have maximum enjoyment. Yes, that is a toddler's play tent. Yes, he is that big. But he's a good boy, enjoying his bully stick. Grim would like to thank everyone for the best snack. The absolute best snack. All right. Now, we have important business. We have to vote for our last two soaps. Which one's going first? We have BMO and we have Schrute Farms. And I'm going to be honest, the Schrute Farms, it smells just like fresh tilled dirt and beets. And I am here for it. It's fantastic. Zulu should be popping up a field shortly. There we go. There it is. What are we gonna do? We've got BMO, we've got beets, all of the bees. Everything is looking great. I'm very excited. All of our stuff that's setting up looks good. Also very excited. This is gonna be some good stuff, you know? We've got so much going on for Comicpalooza. We are almost at the end of our convention push for all of the soaps that need to be convention ready. I think we're down to like, we're less than 10. We're definitely less than 10 now. I think we might just have, we might be less than 6. We might be right around 6. I gotta look at my list because I keep adding things. But yeah, we should be done next week if we stay on course. And then we'll do the last of our slab restocks and a couple of restocks before then because we're running low on gardenia because you guys keep buying all of it, which is a great problem because it's a great scent. And we'll go from there. Yeah. So, what do we want? Do we want Schrute Farms or do we want BMO? I recently introduced my coworkers to BMO and her amazing way of changing her batteries. So she's a little handheld, so she has to change her batteries. And so she will lay down the batteries on the ground. Schrute Farms, perfect. But yeah, she'll lay down the batteries on the ground, turn around, kind of line up, take out her batteries, fall backwards dead, and fall onto her batteries. It's adorable. It's a perfect tie. What? Well, I guess it has spoken. We must go with what has been selected. Yes, I love how she changes her batteries. But they didn't line up in that one. That's not how she actually does it. She is very good. All right. Since the poll decided for all of you, we're going with Schrute Farms. Nice and smooth. There's our beet and our dirt. Oh, it looks so good. It smells just like potting soil. It's a little unnerving, but I know there's a lot of people who really like that like garden smell. So good. I think they rolled away a little. Yeah, it looks like they did. That's pretty funny. So it leaked out the corners a little bit, which is fine. Kind of looks like it has arms. Like it's flexing on you. The way the green on top blends into the beet. It's very nice. It looks so good. So good. Very happy. I think once we get the right labeling on it, it will be very recognizable and quite enjoyable. Maybe we'll get some gardening enthusiasts onto it too. It's looking good. But it's really kind of unnerving how much it smells like dirt and like actual like fresh raw beets. It shouldn't smell this realistic. And I'm the one who found it. So of course it does, but like, wow. Wow. And it's so cute. And there's just a tiny bit of shimmer to the beet from the pink glitter we used. Because they're sugary. They're sugar beets. A little more there. End cap. And there's the rest of our beet. Kind of funky on the ends, but that's usually how it is. All right. Now it is time for BMO and see if all of my embed layering paid off. So the end piece shouldn't give us much. Oh my god, she's cute. The controller came a little apart, but that's BMO. Got squished up a little bit when I pushed down, so that's my fault, but I am still quite happy with that. I knew there was a risk of that when I pushed down, but everything stayed for the most part, and yeah, you can clearly see what she is. She's so cute. Yeah, this is definitely my most intricate in-bed system yet. And I will happily do her again because this is so cute. It's so cute. Oh, and it smells so good. The blueberry lemonade is just a great blend that I do. And I don't put it in enough stuff. Fully admit. A little face, little buttons. The D-pad almost looks like a cute little tie. Almost, yeah. Or a little hand, maybe. So if I did it again in the future, I would cut down the BMO face a little bit more, but everything else I'd do the same. Just so that I had a little bit more space for the lower embeds so that I didn't push them out of the way. But they all turned out great. And I would get the right size D-pad. Because that's definitely a factor. Because the D-pad that I had made 1 millimeter too big. And that's my own fault for not measuring. But she's so cute. And it's all the way through the bar, so it's not just gonna wash away the first time you use it. It's gonna stay the whole way through. And then this is probably the best one because we have her front and her back. Because it was a little short. But it's perfect and I love it. Oh, well guys, we have done so much. Let's pull out everything we did tonight. Now what we cut, just show off a little. Now that it's more stable and not going to fall over on me, I'll show this off more. Look at all the glitter. So this is our Goblet of Fire. You can see a little bit of the fire there. And then there should be some of the glow and everything tucked into the upper fire. Then we did our Sailor Moon soap. Also extravagantly glittered. And then we tried our new technique. Which I'm seeing it needs a little support. So we're going to give it a little support. We've got our Enid soap. We have our Wednesday soap. Enid, Wednesday. And then, of course, Dipper. Then show off here, we had our Beats, BMO, Arrow, and Harley. Yes, we could go, yeah, we could go here with Harley. Lots of stuff tonight, guys. This counter is full. So much stuff tonight. And I'm really excited to cut all of it and see everything that we've done. Thank you, Midnights. Thanks, Maggie. Ooh, really big night, yeah. And I only did, well, okay. So technically, I only completed 2 soaps. But we're prepping for other things. And that's just as important. So, let's see. And Groom got his bully stick. That's something important. It's always the most important. All right. Let's see who is out there in the world that needs to be rated. We need to do some rating because it's getting late. Not as late as we've gone some nights, but for all of this to get done, I'm rather impressed with ourselves. And I include you guys in ourselves because you're in on this. You're helping out. You're keeping me on task and doing everything that needs to be done. So, it is always a team effort. Always. It was fun to watch as always. Oh, thank you so much, Tatter. And I said it right this time, not Tater, though you will forever be the Tater of Tots. Let's see. Looks like Q is doing some watercolor for the first time. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right. Turn up the volume a bit. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Let's head on over to Q and see what we've got going on next.